Oh, okay. It was chained to it, and yeah.
Looks ancient, but
A
maybe the blade is
machete
still sharp.
was in here. So we have a dude that's been spying on us. We have a machete. How could anything go wrong? How could anything go wrong? Doesn't seem like there's anything over here. No. Well, I guess we're going this way.
I need to get to the other side, but how?
I was gonna say, do you just machete it? Yeah.
I could go through here.
I mean,
Another signal.
this is more like a puzzle game than it is a horror game. I mean, it's a horror game with heavy puzzle elements, so. It was never very likely that you're gonna actually fight. It seems like yeah, well it's funny because like the action stuff seems to be happening more in the past part of the game than in the future part of the game. Like the future part of the game is all the puzzles and stuff. I gotta go find the anomalies. They just look like floating farts. That's what they look like. I don't know why there's floating farts I have to kill, but I do have to kill them. And it sounds like an Atari game. Doo-doo. I mean, there are a lot of jump scares in it.
He turned left. I'm close, I can feel it.
Okay, we don't need your stupid thing anymore. This is like the silliest thing, one of the silliest devices I've ever used in a video game. It's so funny because it's like acting like it's a real device, you know what I mean? And this shit is like out of Star Trek, but like, you know what it actually reminds me of? If you ever watched Fringe, where like they went to different universes, so it kind of reminds me of like something that would be in a alternate dimension version of like technology. Well, I don't think this works. Well, how do we get over there? Yes, Firebot. Yes, I started at my more normal time today because of work, and my computer's all set up, and I didn't have to worry about my computer and my hair and all that shit. So we are back to kind of a normal time. Not that I ever have completely normal times with my ADHD, but how do we get through here? Is there anything else that can? I mean, it does, but no, it doesn't. The problem is like my hair's long, right? And so I have these really bad colics. But once those are under control, my hair is usually agrees with me pretty good. Can I like pull it? Doesn't seem like it's gonna pull. I don't know why this isn't working. Well, I don't know where we're gonna go then. Okay, where? Uh, I guess I'm not close enough, except when it doesn't. I mean, that's a true world scenario we live in there, Viro.
He slipped through here.
That's what
Sick in my gut.
yes, that's what Pug Ugly called it. There are a lot of jump scares in this game, which I'm cool with. Yeah, Classy Katie rated me, Viro. All in her and wonderful people. So, dun dun dun. This is seriously
Doesn't seem too stable.
goofy,
Maybe I can
but
go
it's
to the
okay.
other side.
Little jumps.
Fuck, I'm not as fit as I
In the
used to
past
be.
section. Yeah, the past section seems to have more. Like, there are jump scares in the present section, but it seems like there's more of them in the past. Like, the past, you're actively fighting ghosts. Oh, shit. Shit on a shingle. That's some bird poop. I thought I was dead there, but I was apparently not dead. I was apparently not dead. I mean, yeah, I mean, I was never gifted with the looks of the CK, so. But I do what I can with what I was given. Okay, pick. Oh,
Looks like he hid something in the feeder.
I mean, if you're like one of those like adventuring masturbators, like adventurous masturbators, where you want to go into
Nice little
nature and
tip,
masturbate,
kid.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense. If you're not jerking off at 14,000 feet, what are you doing with your life? If you're not jerking off at 14,000 feet, what are you doing with your life? Get to the inn. Well, where's the inn? Hmm. It seems like I'm supposed to go through here. Can you let me, like... I didn't see the hand thing. I didn't see the hand thing, but okay, cool. I mean, Lord Melky, that sounds like a good goal in life. Going to crazy places and jerking off. Come on, man. Seems like a suitable goal in life. I mean, the problem with that dork is that you're going, is your dick gonna freeze? See, I think when you're that cold, one, I don't know how easy getting an erection would be. But two, would you be worried about your dick breaking off in your hand? I think extreme temperatures alter it a little bit. I don't know if it
What do we
works
have
with
here? An old
erections.
pen.
I don't know.
Abandoned stuff. Looks like someone just left it all and never came back.
I mean, I don't have any problems, but I'm not super old either. Yeah. But that's a horrifying thought, though. Your dick breaking off in your hand? Like something out of Event Horizon? And if you've never seen Event Horizon, man, there's a lot of like just frozen bodies in that movie. That is actually a very underappreciated movie if you've never seen it. It's like one of Paul W.S. Anderson's best movies. Like he did that, and he did like the Resident Evil movies, which got bad and bad and bad, but oh, did you, Dork? Yeah, it's a cool movie. I haven't watched it in a couple years. It's funny because so that movie has one of the most infamous like they like edit out a half an hour worth of just like grotesque shit at the end of it and then ended up losing all the footage in a Transylvania mine. And I don't know why it was a Transylvania mine, but it was. And yeah. So like never to be restored again, I think. Are we going in the river? No, they won't let me go in the river. Yeah, it's been a few years since I've watched it. I really should rewatch that movie. It's got an amazing cast too.
Might as well pull up a deck chair here and forget all about the Cold War.
Oh yeah, the Wesker in those movies is so bad. You know they just announced they're rebooting Resident Evil, and there's like a Resident Evil. They're making a show on Netflix about Wesker's twins, about his children, which is weird. And then there's another one that's another Netflix show. What is going? Okay, my camera needs to be adjusted just a little bit here. You know, the whole like you set up everything in okay, that was too much. Let's see if we're doing that. I'm just trying to fix things a little bit. Okay, that's better. Like I love Dork. I just played through I was planning more of a Resident Evil playthrough and I series playthrough. I played through the new 2 and 3 earlier this year. And then I just went through Resident Evil 0, and Resident Evil 0 does not hold up well. Resident Evil 0 is not a good game. It was actually kind of hard to get through. Like I almost quit a couple times. It was like, "Oh my god, this game. Oh my god, this game." Where are we fucking going? This is where like the horror games are just like, where am I? I feel like they rely too much on, oh, go get lost for a couple minutes and that will add to your length of play through. Oh, see, yeah, Resident Evil is different than Resident Evil 0 though. Resident Evil 0 was like how many games in the cycle? It was like the first game on GameCube and shit. Where the fuck am I going? I don't think like my brother is like played the games more than I have, and he was like, "Yeah, this game isn't regarded very well." I'm gonna dive back into Resident Evil here, either after like this game or I still have to play Amnesia, like the first Amnesia before the new one comes out, because I've never played it. Yeah, so Resident Evil, the game on PlayStation, was got me back into modern gaming because we had a PlayStation or we had a Nintendo when I was a kid, and my brother and I almost killed each other, and we broke our Nintendo, so my parents wouldn't get us a Super Nintendo, and so after that, I was in middle school, and a friend from school who I hung out at his house one time, exactly one time, and he showed me Resident Evil. Slayer 4311V, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Empire of Rod. Oh, you mean was that the one on like PlayStation 3 or something like that? Like the one that came out on PlayStation 3, like when the PlayStation 4 was already out, kind of thing? I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, they had they also had the multiplayer game that came out with Resident Evil, the Resident Evil 3 remake. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, those games were fantastic. I always liked those. I liked Time Crisis. Man, I feel like people who are too young for arcades didn't get to enjoy, like, arcades were such a cool experience. And like kids don't have anything like that anymore. You know what I mean? Because arcades died when I was fairly young. The Umbrella Chronicles. What system was it on? Yeah, they made the random versions of games like that for like places like Dave and Buster's, and like they've had the full Jurassic Park. Well, that's where I came down from. God damn it. They made all those like full cockpit games, and like are some of the few games they're still developing. You know what I mean? But also, I mean, I think whatever's left of that, this year has killed so many things that are like you need to go out in public for. So I don't know anymore what will happen. And Japan spent most of their companies spent like time developing pachinko machines and not like actual arcade games. Yeah, those games back in the day, Dork, you felt like you were in the like actually in the cockpit, and like what's so funny now is that you look back at those games now and you're like, man, these graphics are terrible, but you didn't care because it was like they were cool for the time. In the cockpit, you just hear the word cock free bam and you get excited. What system was it on? Does it say there, Freebam? I mean, or Viro? I think that's a PS3 game. Because I think the Angry Video Game Nerd did a version of that. Was that the multiplayer one? Or maybe that was PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I knew you were the dream daddy that you've always been, Freebam. Brian. Oh, Brian. Well, that's not the way we're going. I wonder if it is back here past this campsite. Because I'm lost. Maybe it was it. I get confused on where I came from and everything like that. I think that was the squad one, right? Where like it was. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, where am I going? Okay, yep. I remember Angry Joe or someone reviewing it. That's what I had to do. I missed that. Jesus. You know how hard it can be to see paths in the forest like this? It's funny because I don't know, like I used to really like some of those things that Angry Joe did, but like
The gate's closed. I need to find another way.
I kind of like I don't know. I grew out of a lot of it, but that guy's community and stuff is it's can be interesting. It's cool like what he raised up
This
and
looks like ruins of some
innovating and like
What could have
video
happened?
like game reviews, you know. I feel like he was one of the like first ones to like just become like a cultural like icon in gaming, you know what I mean?
That
With
mine
like
shaft looks deep. If I had something that would enable me to climb down it, maybe it'd lead to the end. I could try to go down this way, but first I need a stronger rope. Mine is definitely too flimsy. I saw a tent on my way here. Maybe I can find something inside.
you're gonna why didn't you search the tent while you were down there, dude? You're gonna make me go back?
I should check the nearby tent.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I couldn't find my way like the first time. You're gonna make me go back and I'm gonna get lost looking for the way I came from. Yeah, like it's funny, like Virobot. The only or Dork, both you guys. The only Resident Evil main entry game I never played was Resident Evil
There's a backpack hanging in that
6.
tree. I'll try to shake it down with something.
And well, how do I shake it down? So do I have to go back up? Oh, really? So that was your solution? Okay. So you made me come back all the way down here to say that there was a backpack to shake out of a tree. Yeah, I haven't installed it yet. They just had a sale on a bunch of Resident Evil games for like $4.99 a piece, and I bought 0 Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, and then 2 of the Revelations games from 3DS, which I played one of. I played the first one on 3DS, so I might have to check out. I have the second one to check out here. Oh, so Outlast is a lot of fun. My problem with Outlast is it relies way too heavily on, oh, we're gonna let you get lost for like an hour and a half, and you deal with that, and that's our gameplay for like, and that annoyed me more. There were annoying parts in that. I actually had more fun with Outlast 2 than I did with Outlast, which is like, it sounds like it's blasphemy in the Outlast community. Like, Classy Katie hasn't even she just stopped playing. Outlast 2 bored her and she stopped playing it. But I enjoyed Outlast 2 a lot. I thought I had a lot of fun with my Deloney. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Empire Rod. Okay. Where's this goddamn book bag?
I saw a backpack on the rock by the tent. It's worth checking.
Well, where the fuck is it, you idiot? Where is it? I feel like it was around here somewhere. That's a body. Or am I crazy? It's very religious culty. But man, it gets really cool in the second half. Like it literally starts raining blood. And I was like playing Slayer and headbanging and just being a goofball and having a good old time with it. I can understand though, because it has these weird flashbacks that you go into that I don't think everybody liked either. But man, I got really ended up really enjoying Outlast 2. I actually think it's a better game, but that's just me. This is just a opinion though, right? So where's this fucking backpack? So there's a body. Where's this fucking backpack? There it is. Can I not get that from up here? It's it's funny because that is like the thing where
Through here.
okay. You really, oh my God. See, playing like cheaper horror games, and this game wasn't cheap, but like there's these mechanics in like patterns that they form.
Guy been hanging here. Strange that no one came looking for him. Must have fallen off that poor guy. The backpack is hanging loosely. I think I could knock it off with a stone.
Oh, that was a bad throw. What the fuck? How am I supposed to get? Oh, I have to hold it. There we go. Jesus Christ, I would have broken both my legs. Yeah, so
This will certainly come in handy.
you don't like it's funny because I had to play Outlast, the original Outlast, twice. Like the first time I tried it was on PS4.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I be dead. It bored me, and I think it was because I got frustrated because of the whole like I don't know. Like you wander around it a lot. So mm. Yeah, I think it's actually like the second half of that game I enjoyed a whole of Outlast 2 I enjoyed a lot. And the parts about the original Outlast that frustrated me were you just got lost a lot.
I could try to go down this way, but first I need a stronger rope.
Oh my God, they're really going to make me do it again,
I
huh?
saw a tent on my way here. Maybe I can find something inside.
They're really going to make me do it again, huh? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
I could go through here.
Dark Matter, what's up, friend? So I think what we do is we hit it with a
How long
rock.
has this poor guy been hanging here? Strange that no one came looking for him. Must have fallen off that poor guy. The backpack is hanging loosely. I think I could knock it off with a stone.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's funny though, Dork. I literally play. I'm always looking for horror things, like horror games, horror movies. I look for all year round, and so I always like I'm always in the lookout for that good stuff. But then you get into October time, you're like, but I want more of them.
This will certainly come in handy.
Okay. Do we go back this way and okay. So now we can go back up. And go into this mine shaft or whatever it is. It's funny though, like Dork, I've been looking for more VR games, horror games, and my friend and fellow streamer Casey Nightborn has been playing a lot of them. So I'm just gonna be like, which ones should I play? Because I feel like those are even harder to play because of the like I think the quality control on them is not as good because not as many people have played them. You know what I mean? Because less people have. It's so fun, Dark Matter, but it's a pain. And like, you need like a Valve Index or like, you don't need it, but I feel like that helps the experience. And your PC has to be in pretty decent shape, right?